Chat overlay. Restream. Social comments display here. Chat overlay. What's a chat overlay? Oh, I don't want to do a chat overlay. Let me have a look. Show. Hide message from the stream. Social comments display here. Click on a showcase. Hello. I'm not in Hull. I'm not in Hull. I'm in Bradford. And I'm looking for adders and slow worms. Bobby Moyle, how you doing, son? Everyone out there? Listen, I've only jumped on to let you know that I'm up here. So we've had a meeting today, various conversations. Been in the park, which was the Lister Park in Bradford. I've uploaded some of that stuff. The live stream was pretty piss poor, to be honest with you, but that was because we was out in the park and the connection was really, really bad. So there ain't a lot you can do about that. The other stuff I've uploaded, I haven't gone massively. I've gone through some of it and edited some of the bits out there. But what you should see is the people dancing, playing music, rock and roll, which I absolutely adore. I was seconds away from getting in the ring and starting having a little jig myself, I've got to tell you. Right, so I love all that. So we then went and spoke to Rees. Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, we will be out in the certain areas there. Then I've got on, well, not got to, but I am crossing over to Manchester Thursday, Friday. I'm hoping to be interviewing Jonathan Tilt, and I'll put it up on the channel so people can have a chat with him and talk to him, and he can have a few words, etc. I'll be interviewing properly Therese in one of those areas that we're talking about. Then we're going over to Manchester. I'll be in Manchester Thursday, Friday. Hopefully still doing the, as long as the connection's all right. And it'll be like this. So like I said, it's not going to be anything fancy. It's going to be just me talking, letting you know what's going on. Then what we do, I'm coming back and I should be back in London by Sunday or thereabouts. I'm hoping to get to, I think it's called Moat Park in Tunbridge, where Mad Mix is. If I can get there, I will do. Then I am on the Monday, which is going to be the 14th of June. I'm going to be in London, Parliament Square, stand up against tyranny, basically, the rally. And I agree with everything that Mick said. You've got to stand up now because someone needs to stop them of what they're doing. And even though they're all being brainwashed, those who are not brainwashed and know what's going on. And there is plenty of people doing it. Don't forget, we've got the other massive event in Essex, which I think was the 24th of July, I believe. And again, you can camp there, right? So I think I already sent that information out to people, and I will send some other information out. I'm hoping you're all hearing me. So if you can give me a 5x5, if it's coming up on the screen, and there's no point in you doing that because you're sitting next to me, right? Which is quite funny. Susan Garbutt, even all. So all I'm doing is this. So I'll try to log in. Caustic, hello, darling. How are you? I tried to log in to the 5x5, and it popped out. So I don't know what happened with it or what's going on with it, but I'm just letting you know everything's all right. So tomorrow is an important day because we start doing a bit of campaigning. We'll be driving around in certain areas with a loud hailer, talking about voting, voting for trees, etc. Some areas we'll be driving around. Some areas, there's certain areas we are staying away from. But that's it, really, just to let you all know. So everyone is going to be there. I will also at the Batley and Spend be at the count. You're not allowed to live feed or even make phone calls from the count, but we will be there. So I just want everyone to know that is what's going on. So don't forget, there is a massive event coming up on the 24th. Was it the 24th of July? Wasn't it? and that's the sort of the Essex, Glastonbury, if you want to call it that. Basically, no marsh, no this, no nothing. You can camp there, and they're going to put out details of where the campsites are. We're expecting a real lot of people there. So anyone who wants to go to that, the tickets are nothing to do with me, but I am going to be going there. Hopefully I'll be talking to a few people, and that is on the 24th of July in Essex. So they're not going to say where it is yet, but you get the tickets. It's going to be massive, and I believe it will be. Some of the groups that have already been booked are some great people, I've got to tell you, so it should be good. So what we're going to do is, the momentum is massively building for this, but remember the 14th of June is crucially important. This is really about standing up against the tyranny, standing up against the crooked British Parliament, crooked British Judiciary, and standing up for English rights in the English, and that's what we need to do. So I'm just letting everybody know. Ray Edmonds, good evening, sir. How are you? Like I say, I've been out and about today. Phone's been put this way. My phone has gone dead twice. There's a lot of other things going on at the moment as well. So all I'm doing is giving you a quick update to let you know everything's fine. So I'm not at home. I am with and staying with another patriot. And we're just chilling at the moment. So I did try to get on to 5 before. I've kept knocking me out. I don't know why it did. So I'm doing this quick one just to let everyone know I'm fine. And I will be doing this again. So 8 o'clock tomorrow night, I'll give you an update of what we've been doing. Hopefully I'll be able to show you some video of what we've actually been doing in the area. And we'll go to certain areas, etc., and get some other bits done. That's it. Is there anything else? Not really. Just an update. So you will see pretty bad. David Wesley, how you doing, son? Keck Rangel, how you doing, son? You will see a really bad live feed, but that was because of the connection from the phone to the network, not necessarily the phone itself. But there was another video. If you want to skip through it, it shows the people doing the bits of rock and roll and everything, and dancing, and having a great time in the park at Lister Park in Bradford. Again, there's a lot of things going to be going on all over the country. I am speaking to a number of people all around the country, and let me tell you something. We are very positive that we're going to take this country back from the British. A lot of people are now understanding that it is the British, and that whoever you vote for, whether it is Conservative, whether it is Labour, whether it is Lib Dem, they are getting that they are a British party, right? Whatever happens, whoever you vote for, it is in effect a single party system, and that's what you've got to remember. The only way you're going to change this is if we will get, and it is our human right to, for us to go out and get an English Parliament where we take back control of our own nation. We are not a self-governing nation. The British are attacking our children, and they have done for a very long time. They're continuing with that, and the only way we're ever going to take back control is to keep pushing that and making sure that people are aware in the background. There are some other things I'm going to be working with. Kev wearing and an issue with the police coming around to see him. I've got to be honest with you, people. We need now, and I will do a standard letter to people, for people to download, but I'm also going to write a personalised or customised letter for Kev Waring to say, you know, what the issues are with the police. And we are now going to start making those letters as complaints go into the Human Rights Commission, and they should be reported back to the United Nations, because the people who are suffering now are the English, and we are being destroyed. Our culture is being destroyed, and our political status and our free political status is now being destroyed. Everything that you see before you is orchestrated by the British. The British establishment have orchestrated, if you like, the global pandemic. And let me tell you something, there is evidence that the British are highly involved with what happened in Wuhan and various other places. I personally believe that what's going on in this country with lockdowns and these hierarchies, advisors to Boris Johnson and others, is a punishment for us voting to leave the European Union. There's certain things that are being said currently, and especially by MPs, etc., that I've read some of this stuff. And again, a lady today in the park come up and give me a letter, which I took a photo of, a reply from her MP from to do with DNA and DNA editing, etc. It turns out that her MP is right honourable, which means he's on the Privy Council, which means that his allegiance is to the Crown and kisses the monarch's hand and swears allegiance to the Crown, and that everything he hears within a certain arena, and I believe there's 95 or 105 of them, but that means that those people are voting in Parliament and are part of Parliament, and they shouldn't be, right? This goes against all the rules of our glorious revolution and a number of other acts of Parliament. So we need to take back control as much as we possibly can. But literally, there are some things happening in the background. I'm quite excited about a couple of things that could be happening. The only thing that could put a downer on it is we are dealing with the British Judiciary and the High Court of the Judiciary. I'm hoping there is still some strand of decency amongst these people. I'm not holding out a lot of hope with it, but I'm hoping that we will get an answer back with some positive news on Steve Todd this week or next week. And there's a lot of other things happening in the background. Like I say, Priti Patel he's blaming the people documenting UN Migration Pact rather than the British who signed up to it and enabled it. Maria Ingram, let me tell you something, Priti Patel is laughable. You know, absolutely laughable. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it. So all this is an update. 2 videos on today. I'll probably put up about 3 videos tomorrow. What I'm going to try and do is filming in different points, showing you what we're doing. We're going to be giving out leaflets. We're going to be doing loud hailer from the car. So you'll see us driving up and down doing different things. And we'll be doing that. So just to let you know, and I'll obviously be careful in other areas. That's it. So be lucky. Have a nice day, everyone. Keep doing what you're doing, because the support from you and the channel is basically what enables me to go and sort these different things out and speak to different patriots as well, and to continue with what we're doing. So just let everyone know that. Let me just have a quick look and see what that is. There's a lot of things happening in the background. That's it. But we are trying our best. Again, was out today with Therese Hurst. She is standing locally, Batchley and Spen. And again, we was in a park today doing different things, but we had about, I think 3 hours together, and there's various other things happening. So that's it. Be lucky. Love you all. See you soon. Don't forget what I believe in. The Constitution is the solution. That's it. Au revoir, tiddly poo. Love you all to bits. And time for bed.